Hi everybody, I'm here with another process video. This one is called Friendship Warms the Heart, and I made this on September the 26th, 2016. It's a picture of me and my best friend in a selfie in a car, and it's pretty much it. There's nothing special about the story of this paper. I just wanted to make a layout on how much I enjoy having my friend, and we live in separate states, but I do go visit her occasionally, and she did just come this last year to come visit me here in Colorado. I know her from Texas. Maybe that's too much information. Where am I going with this? This is a process video, isn't it? So anyway, I did use a Recollections paper stack called All Girl, and the reason why I used it is because I have it in my stash. I bought the paper stack a long time ago to make a banner for my niece, and that's about all I used it for. I do need to make more layouts of my nieces or of more feminine layouts so that I can start using up this pack, because I have two boys, and this is a very feminine paper pack with lipsticks and hairbrushes and all that kind of stuff. So here I am cutting out a journaling spot from the cut apart piece that came in the layout, in the paper stack, excuse me. And as you can see above my picture that I have on my layout, I have a hello there Project Life card, and also a little die cut that says hello gorgeous, and those are both from Heidi Swap, I believe. I only end up using the hello gorgeous little square, and I do bring up these yellow doilies. The layout paper has yellow hearts. I don't know if you can see that bottom strip. That's part of the paper. It's not an embellishment or paper strip that I cut out. It does have it, but it doesn't match. And to me, that's not particularly something that is super important. That it completely matches, but it's within the same family and it doesn't bother me much. The yellows in the paper on that black piece of paper are distressed, and so they kind of have this along the same hues. If it wasn't distressed and it was just the yellow that appears on the paper without having that kind of gray, it's sort of like a printed, it made it look like if they printed denim material over it. So that's what the distress is. Anyway, if they didn't have that, then they probably wouldn't match so much. The doilies aren't distressed at all, but I do like the color of them, and they sort of go together. So that doesn't bother me. I punched out some big butterflies with a Martha Stewart punch, and here I'm trying to cut the hello there card with another Martha Stewart punch, and I think I show the name of it in a few seconds here. Oh, I'm sorry, I needed some coffee. So there I go, butchering that card up, and it was really cute. Oh, it says hello today. It was really cute until I did that, and so then I chucked that card because it didn't work anymore. But I'm still working along. I'm still working, trying to put in some of these elements. Eventually, I don't use the Hello Today card or the butterfly, so I'm still shopping around for places to put these things on. I do end up picking up some other butterflies, but I end up using some Studio Calico butterflies instead. The next thing that I do here is try and die cut it more than once so that I can have some dimension on the layout. When I cut it down once, I noticed that the die cut was looking pretty sad. It looked almost one-dimensional with the paper. The paper itself looks like it has a little pocket with a heart over it and that strip. So you could put a place to, you can either make it a landing spot for your layout, or, have it as some sort of like embellishment layer, if you will. So when I put it down on top of that, I didn't like the way it still all looked pretty one-dimensional. It didn't look like it had any depth. It didn't look like it had any layers, and so what I had decided to do was cut it up twice or maybe even 3 times, and I glued them together, one over the other. And then I noticed that paper that I use is a polka dot paper from a Dear Lizzie stack. I don't have it written which one it's from. Um, but I noticed that it doesn't have the same blues, and so here's that distress ink that I grabbed. It's a Tim Holtz distress ink, and I actually didn't write down who it's from either, but it's either, I believe, let's see here, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try to tell you which one it is. I was going to guess. It's probably Mermaid Lagoon, more than likely, because I don't have a lot of these Tim Holt mini sets, but I do have them. I have 1 through 4, and then I have 13, 1 through 4, 13 and 14 right now that are open. And those are the ones that I have, and so guesstimating from one of those, I'm pretty sure it's the mermaid one. And I'm edging the word die cut and also the matting of my photos so that I can also kind of bring the hue over to the matte, because I do have another piece of that same paper that I used for the Friendship Warms the Heart silhouette cut. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of the word. So here I feel like I needed to either mat these two together so that your eye could follow either the picture down to the title or from the embellishments to the title to the photo. Oh. So that I can like group them together, or so that the eye can still the eye could follow itself over. But what I end up doing is I see that I need the die cut to pop up, and so I line it with black marker, and I only ended up using the vellum on the behind my photo. So here I'm committing to the doilies, and I see that I commit to the doilies, and so I glue those down behind my photo and also the die cut, because I realize that that's what I want as the title, and I know where it's going to end up. So now I start embellishing my layout, and I have these page flags that are all, from the Target dollar spot. These must be at least, we're what, 2017? These must be from like 2014 or 2013 even. But I still have some, and there's like 30 sheets of each little colored flag, and I'm not a planner. I like stationery, and I love pretty pens, and I love pretty stickers, and sometimes I jot down dates on a planner, but I am not a planner girl. A planner girl, I am not. I cannot. I've bought planners, and not really expensive one, mind you, either, because I can't justify buying a planner that is going to cost me an arm and a leg. And I'm not judging. This is just what I've learned from my experience and about myself. I'm not talking about all those planner girls that are out there. I wish I could label and sticker it up to the wazoo and make it all cute and actually have things to do so that I can write them down. I don't do that. I could consider myself mostly a recluse, almost. But I am a total homebody. If I don't have to go out at all, even when I do have to go out, I'll try and make some sort of excuse to not want to. But that's a little too much information now. I moved a third doily over to the right-hand side on the bottom corner, only because I don't even know where I had that third one to begin with. Or no, I think I settled it down on the bottom, because I did want that visual triangle. Exactly. That's what I was going for. I knew all along. And here I'm shopping around. I'm looking for things to put down. I found these Heidi Swapp embellishments that I have not used. I have a whole bucket. I have a Heidi Swapp bucket of shame, because I love them and I hoard them so much and I don't use them. And now I have like Heidi Swapp guilt. It's a bucket of guilt, of embellishment guilt. There you go. That's what it is. Heidi Swapp embellishment bucket of guilt. That's what it is. Because they're so cute and everything's so girly, or I want to get it. Everybody went through the Heidi Swapp craze where we had to get all sorts of embellishments. and then I don't use them. So I'm really glad that I got some of this stuff, and I was trying to shop for more things to put onto my layout. I have already attached the Studio Calico wood veneer, the heart down at the bottom corner. I have my layout upside down right now, but I'm actually putting glitter tape from American Crafts. This has got to be like 2 or 3 or 4 years old, maybe even 5. I think this is the kind of stuff that I got right when it was out, and then I didn't use it. So I edged both sides of the ends of my layout with that. If this video is so chatty, I am so sorry. It must be the coffee talking. It must be that I'm bored out of my mind, or I really want to finish this layout and I just don't know what else to say other than to fill up the empty space. I could put some music on, but then I wouldn't consider it a process video, or I just like, when I watch videos, I like people talking along with me if I'm crafting and not watching videos. I do love that. I would rather somebody tell me something about themselves, in my opinion, not knocking anybody that does music, but I'm showing the rest of my layout here, and I just love to scrap along to videos that talk and tell me about their process, and then I can glance once in a while to see if they're doing something that I really want to know about. Anyway, this is the end of my video, and I'm so sorry it's all over the place, and if the editing for my voiceover is a little bit weird, it is only because I had some issues with it, but I was trying to get it done. Here's some close-ups. Please follow, like, subscribe, or comment if you have any questions down below. Thank you so much for watching and to staying all the way through the end. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye!